welcome to another video. Today I am doing a little video on some business travel. However, I did forget my camera, so I'm recording on my phone. Hopefully it's not shitty quality or audio, but we will see. So for some background, I do have to travel for work semi-often. I would say anywhere from 6 to 8 times a year. I go to a lot of conferences. I work in higher education, so it can be a lot of travel. I don't love spending that much time away from home, especially because when I'm not traveling for conferences, I work from home pretty much full time. So I have a lot of separation anxiety when it comes to traveling for work, but we persevere, right? So I'm going to do a quick little room tour. Luckily, this conference is near Anaheim, and so they put us in hotels in Anaheim. So I have a very, very tiny view of Disneyland. Of like the tower ride is at my view. So I'm going to flip it around and do a quick little room tour. So right as you enter, this is kind of the view. Have a huge, huge bed, which is a plus. And then right as you come in, there's my luggage. We have a shower, a nice little vanity. It's not too bad, little desk area. I was just doing a little bit of work. I had a terrible flight, so I was just kind of doing some work. And then I'll show you the view. There is Disneyland right there. That's like and now it's the Guardians Tower ride. Is that what it's called? Not Tower of Terror anymore. These are all just hotels that cater to Disneyland. But yeah, not a bad view, especially because at nighttime, I will definitely be able to see the fireworks. This is one of the first times that I've got a king-size bed just all to myself. I tend to love two beds because I use one bed as like where my suitcase lives and I can lay out all my clothes and then you sleep on the other bed. But I do have this bench here and a nice little couch over here, so those can kind of serve as where my luggage can go as I'm rummaging through it. So yeah, the room's not bad or anything. I love the big bed. I love that there's a workstation. There's a really cool feature where the desk can rise up. Let me show y'all. So it can rise up, and there it is, just like going up higher and higher. It could go down, so it could be a standing desk, it could be a desk. So that's very exciting. I just always find it shocking, even though, you know, my company's paying, I do find it shocking some of these rates just because of how close it is to Disneyland or proximity of something cool. I do live and work in California, so pretty much anywhere we go for conferences is going to be in a pricey area. Jumping in to do a quick voiceover because it's kind of awkward filming when you're in a group of people, but the next day my team and we got together, we did some program planning for our program, and then we went to the summit, and it was just a wonderful opportunity to connect and learn together in person. All right, y'all, it's the next day, and I want to quickly talk about when I go on these business trips, what kind of luggage I take around. So I'm going to start off with my carry-on suitcase. I will also say I typically fly Southwest. It's cheaper, it's quick, it's easy. Having free checked bags is really helpful for longer business trips. But even with your carry-on items, I feel like they give you the least hassle. I have never been stopped at TSA or desk agent at Southwest and being like, that bag is too big. I usually buy bags that are like standard TSA approved. So my large carry-on item is the Luca carry-on rolly bag. I can put a link somewhere or a picture. I have it in the color, I believe it's oatmeal. It's the best. It's perfect for, I think if you're going for like 5 days or less, I think it is a perfect size. I can fit makeup in there, my Shark Hair Flex styler thingy, clothes. You do have to plan out your clothes, right? If you're doing a carry-on bag, you just have to plan out your clothes and stick with the outfits you pick. But it's great. It's easy, it's lightweight, it's not heavy. I can easily lift it up above my head and put it in the overhead compartment without any help or assistance. It's really cute. Every time I travel, every single time without fail, I get asked, where is that bag from? I do have the matching duffel bag, and on longer trips, whether it be business or a vacation, oftentimes I'll pair it because it is a really big duffel bag. It's also the Luca duffel bag, and that holds so many clothes. It's a great weekender bag. It's a great gym bag. But yeah, I really like this bag. There's a few compartments. There's a front flap, there's a front zipper, and then there's like the inside zipper. There's also some pockets on the side that's quick to like quickly put your phone away or like quickly put something in there. I think it's a wonderful travel bag. The next thing is my personal item. I recently got this Coach bag just for work on the days that I go in office, which is rare, but I wanted a big enough laptop bag. This bag is huge. You can fit so much stuff in this bag. It is huge. It fit my laptop, it fit 2 notebooks, water bottle, a jacket, all my, in-flight essentials. It had all my charger cables, it had a folder, like literally you can just stuff it to the max. So I 10 out of 10 recommend a very large, if you carry a bag, a very large tote bag like that obviously fits clearly under the seat, and you then don't have to pack a purse. Like out being here in Anaheim, I've just used that as my everyday purse here. So it kind of, it's twofold. I can shove a bunch of shit in it to travel and then unload it all when I get to the hotel and just use it as a purse. And it actually is kind of funny because my wallet is so tiny. Like this is my wallet. It's so tiny in comparison. So I just have this, I have this tiny wallet rolling around in that giant purse. So those are kind of the things that I'm traveling with. I 10 out of 10 recommend these Calpac bags. I think the Luca ones are my favorite. I have a hard shell Calpac, like a really big rolly suitcase that you have to check in, and I have one of those, and it's great and it's lovely. But there's something about the Luca line that I really love. I don't know if it's just because it's like a puffer kind of material. They're sturdy, they're clean, they're easy to clean. Like if I get a scuff mark on it, they're easy to wipe away. They look really nice, like I said, every single time that I have traveled. And in the last year, it was 8 times. Every time that I used it on a work trip, either colleagues, coworkers, or just random people in the airport. Like I had a flight attendant, I boarded the plane, she was standing in the front, I like sat down and settled, and people are still like filing in, and she just came right over to me and she's like, "What brand is your bag?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Calpac, it's a Luca line." And then I quickly pulled it up on my phone. I showed her a link, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I have to get that. It's so adorable." And it comes in so many colors. They are a little pricey. I've gotten all of my Calpac items on sale. I'm waiting for their cosmetic bag to go on sale, their small one, because I really like the design of it and I think it's cute. But they're just, it's an expensive brand, but I do think it's quality. I've had the roller bag for about 2 or 3 years now, and I've had the duffel bag for a little bit longer. So yeah, I've just kind of bought them piece by piece, and I highly recommend. So those are my travel items, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Jumping in for another quick little voiceover. So our hotel was about 15-ish minute walk to Disneyland. So I met up with my boss and his family there. We walked around downtown Disney for a bit and then walked over to the Disneyland hotel and got dinner at Trader Sam's, and it was amazing. The vibes were 10 out of 10. The food was great. I got a poke bowl, a little rum cocktail, and we shared some tempura green beans. Everything was delicious, and then finished the night off with Dole Whip. Good morning, everybody. It is my last day here. I had such a lazy lay-in morning. My flight isn't until 1, checkout isn't until 11, so I just laid in bed, doom scrolled a little bit, packed up my things, took a nice long shower, and just kind of scrolled about, and I'm heading back home. I'm really excited to go back home. I think maybe, traveling for work can sound like it's really cool, and some parts it is, right? I'm literally looking at Tower of Terror on the backside of Disneyland, right? Like it's definitely really cool to be close to some of these places, and if I had the funds, would spend some time going to Disney outside of doing the work related stuff. But they can be really lonely, especially when I have a husband, I have my cat, and I want to just be home. I'm also a homebody and I like my comforts around me, so I get very over the work travel really quick. As fun as it is to just be in like a hotel and not have to really worry about too many things, I do just miss being home. So I'm excited to just finish packing up and head out over to the airport. I just walked through the door and I'm so happy to be home with my sweet little cat. Because of how windy it is right now in California, the flight was very turbulent, but is what it is, right? So, so I'm gonna do some post-flight care. I'm gonna do a quick rinse. That, you know, recycled airplane air makes my skin break out, so I'm gonna take a quick shower, just rinse off, and then do a face mask, maybe a bubble bath, just all the things to decompress, because I do feel nauseous. It was a very turbulent flight, so I just want to like relax now. I'm so happy to be home. I hope you guys liked kind of hearing my little daily thoughts while I'm out business trip traveling. You don't really get to do too much cool stuff, but there are some things, especially if you're in an active area like I was, like being in Anaheim. Obviously, I can go walk around downtown Disney and go and get some cool snacks and things like that. But for the most part, business trips are kind of boring. But if you ever wondered, there you go. At least mine are. I don't know. Maybe other people go on cool business trips, but I go to a lot of conferences. So they're cool to me, but probably not cool to vlog and stuff like that. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love if you subscribed. I'd love if you'd stay around and watch my other vlogs. And if you do, I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.